Should be good.
Welcome back to our 8-day adventure to visit 4 national parks across Utah and Nevada. We just left Bryce Canyon and we're heading to Zion Park, where we'll be doing some boondocking nearby and checking out the park for a couple days. So come follow along. Should be good.
We out here boondocking in the boonies.
Because Zion National Park is so popular, all the nearby campgrounds are some of the most expensive that we've seen. That's why we chose to camp out here on the BLM land, where it's completely free. We just had to fill up our water at the campground we had before, and we brought the generator so we had power. After Drew and Erica joined us, we enjoyed the sights right around our campsite, and then started a fire and hung out for the night.
Making s'mores. Should be good. I already ate them, so they were good.
The next morning we got up early to head into the park, but first we had to drop Tango off at doggy daycare. This park wasn't very dog friendly with all the shuttles, and they're only allowed on the paved areas anyways, so this was a much better option. That way he could play with some other dogs for the day while we went and enjoyed the park. So if you ever go to Zion with some dogs, be sure to check out Canyon Paws.
We're in Zion. Well, kinda. We're in Springdale waiting on a shuttle to get into Zion, where we have to wait on another shuttle to take us to a trailhead in Zion.
How long did we drive to find parking?
I don't know, we've been driving at least an hour. And then we talked to someone, they said it took them an hour and a half to get a shuttle from here, and then the line at the park is 2 hours plus to get into the park. So, lots of fun.
Should be good.
Should be good.
So after what seemed like forever, we finally made it to the trailhead, and after feeding Kaya a bottle, we hit the trail. We went down the Sand Beach Trail, which led us to Emerald Pools, and then we finally ended up at the Grotto Trailhead. We had to do this because the Emerald Pools Bridge was actually closed, but it made for a really nice 3-mile hike along the river and through the canyon and up to the Emerald Pools. It was a pretty hot day, and a lot of the hike was exposed in the sun. But once we got to the Emerald Pools, it was nice and shaded with a couple pretty sweet waterfalls. After, we headed down, went to the visitor center, and of course, had to get some ice cream.
That's a good stuff.
Oh, we just left Zion. We didn't record as much as we really planned to in there because we met up with my cousin Drew and his girlfriend Erica, so we were just kind of having fun, enjoying our time with them. And also, the park was pretty much a madhouse there, which is to be expected on Memorial Day weekend. It was a Sunday of Memorial Day weekend, so they said it's either the busiest day or one of the busiest days of the year. So there was huge lines. We really only had time to do one hike in there, which I was glad we did that. We did the Emerald Pools hike. But yeah, Zion was pretty cool. I think it would be way cooler if it wasn't as crowded. I think it's probably better to go in the off season if you're gonna go to Zion.
When there's no shuttles.
Yeah, no shuttles. In the off season, you can drive into the canyon and we like to take it at our own pace. We like to stop at the pool offs and decide, if we want to hike this trail or just enjoy the overlook or whatever it is. But in the shuttle, it felt like we couldn't do that. We were just kind of crammed in there, and it was hot. And yeah, it was just not quite as enjoyable as we would have liked. But nonetheless, it's a beautiful park. We had a lot of fun camping on the BLM land, boondocking out there, especially with Drew and Erica with us. It made a lot of fun just hanging out and camping. So we loaded up camp and hit the road, heading to Baker, Nevada, where our next campground is, where we'll be visiting the Great Basin National Park. So stay tuned for that. Should be good.